Welcome back to another episode where we dive into the nitty-gritty of car maintenance. Today, let's talk about those weird noises your car makes that can send shivers down your spine. You know, the ones that make you crank up the radio and hope for the best, pretending they don't exist, ignoring them. That's a recipe for disaster, my friends. Trust me, you don't want to be stranded on the side of the road. Your car's engine is a complex machine, a marvel of engineering. It's talking to you through those noises, trying to tell you something important. We're going to break down those sounds and figure out what's going on under the hood, so you can keep your car running smoothly. Now, I'm not saying every little sound means your engine's about to explode. Far from it. Sometimes it's just a loose belt or a tired spark plug that needs a little TLC. But sometimes those noises can be a warning sign of something serious, something that needs immediate attention. That's why it's important to know what you're listening for. Being proactive can save you a lot of trouble down the road. Think of it like this. Your car is like your buddy, your trusty companion on the road. When your buddy's feeling under the weather, they might cough, sniffle, or complain about a headache. It's their way of asking for help. Your car's the same way. Those strange noises are its way of telling you something's wrong and it needs your attention. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to dive deep into the world of engine noises and what they mean. By the time we're done, you'll be able to diagnose your car's problems like a pro. You'll know when to take action and when to relax. So stay tuned and let's get those engines purring like a kitten again. One of the most common engine noises is a ticking or tapping sound. This sound can be quite alarming, especially if you're not familiar with the inner workings of your car's engine. This is often heard when the engine is first started or when it's idling. It can be a persistent noise that doesn't go away, making you wonder if something is seriously wrong. Sounds innocent enough, right? Well, it could be nothing, or it could be something more serious. It's important to pay attention to these sounds and not just ignore them. This ticking sound is often caused by your engine's valves. These components are crucial for the proper functioning of your engine. These little guys open and close to let air and fuel in and exhaust out. They work tirelessly to keep your engine running smoothly. If the valves aren't properly lubricated, they can start to make a ticking noise. This lack of lubrication can cause friction and wear, leading to more serious issues. Low oil levels or the wrong type of oil can cause this. It's essential to regularly check your oil levels and ensure you're using the right oil for your engine. Another culprit could be worn-out rocker arms or hydraulic lifters. These parts play a vital role in the operation of your engine's valves. These components help the valves do their job, and when they wear down, they can also create that annoying ticking sound. Replacing them can often resolve the issue. So what do you do if you hear a ticking coming from your engine? It's important not to panic, but to take action. First things first, check your oil level and make sure you're using the correct oil viscosity for your car. This simple step can often solve the problem. If that doesn't fix the problem, it's time to take your car to a mechanic. A professional can diagnose the issue and recommend the best course of action. Ignoring valve problems can lead to serious engine damage down the road. It's always better to address these issues early to avoid costly repairs later on. Now let's talk about knocking or pinging. This is a more serious noise that you don't want to ignore. It's not just an annoying sound, it can signal a significant problem. It sounds like someone's tapping on your engine with a hammer. Imagine that constant, unsettling noise every time you drive. Not good, right? It's definitely something that can make any driver anxious. Knocking or pinging is caused by premature detonation of the fuel-air mixture in your engine's cylinders. Instead of burning smoothly, the fuel explodes uncontrollably. This violent explosion can cause serious damage over time. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including bad fuel, low-octane fuel, or even using the wrong type of fuel for your car. Another common cause is a buildup of carbon deposits in your engine. These deposits can create hot spots that ignite the fuel prematurely. Driving with a knocking engine is like playing Russian roulette with your car. Each drive could be the one that causes major damage. You're basically asking for a blown head gasket or worse. The damage can be extensive and expensive to repair. If you hear this noise, especially under acceleration or heavy load, stop driving immediately and get your car towed to a mechanic. It's not worth the risk. Addressing knocking might involve using a higher octane fuel, cleaning the fuel injectors, or even more intensive repairs. In severe cases, it might require rebuilding the engine. This is a costly and time-consuming process. Don't mess around with this one, folks. Take action at the first sign of trouble to save yourself from bigger headaches down the road. Alright, let's move on to those high-pitched squeals and screeches. These noises are usually caused by worn-out belts. Think of your engine's belts like the rubber bands that hold everything together. Over time, they can become loose, cracked, or glazed. A loose or worn-out belt can cause a variety of problems, from reduced alternator output to complete engine failure. If you hear a squealing noise when you start your car, it's probably a sign that your serpentine belt needs to be replaced. Replacing a belt is a relatively inexpensive repair, especially compared to the cost of a new engine. So, don't ignore those squeals.